Hi everyone, my name is Rhea and I'm a TA with the Young Scientists Program at USC, and today we're going to be talking about camouflage and natural selection. Let's start by learning some vocabulary. So our first two words are predator and prey, and a predator is an animal that hunts other animals to eat. Whereas on the opposite hand, a prey is an animal that is hunted by another animal for food. So let's look at an example. So in this example, the bear is the predator because it's hunting the fish to eat, right? And the prey, in this case, would be the fish because it's being hunted by the bear. And in this example, we have a bird being the predator because it is hunting another animal to eat. And we have the insect that it's eating being the prey because it is an animal that has been hunted by the bird. So what are some ways that prey can protect themselves from predators? Well, some prey use poison, and so some animals are poisonous, which warns predators not to come and hunt them and eat them. So, for example, some frogs are poisonous, which helps keep the predators away. Some other animals use warning signals, like a skunk, for example. If you go too close to a skunk, or if a predator goes too close to a skunk, they can release a really bad smelling spray, which will kind of scare and warn the predator. And other animals use scare tactics to seem more scary than they actually are. So, for example, a pufferfish, if it gets scared or thinks that an animal is going to hunt it, it will puff out these really big spikes and scare the animal away. And finally, what we'll be talking about today is camouflage. So some prey will hide from other predators to protect themselves from them. So in this example, we have an owl hiding in a tree. So what exactly is camouflage? Well, camouflage happens when animals blend in with their environment to hide themselves from other animals so those animals won't be able to find them. So like I was saying before, if prey need to hide from other animals so they won't be able to find them, that will help them survive and not be eaten. So here are some more examples of camouflage animals, and let's see if you can find them all. Awesome. Now let's talk about our question for today. So our question that we're going to be exploring today is, how does camouflage help animals survive? Alright, and now it's time for our activity today. And in our activity, we're going to be trying to camouflage butterflies in our surroundings. So here are some examples of before, but what we're going to need for this is a butterfly outline, or you can draw your own butterfly outline and cut it out. And you'll need some scissors, some tape if you want to tape it on like in the pictures here, and you'll want some colored pencils, markers, crayons, any kind of coloring device. Let's get started. First, you want to choose what you're going to camouflage your butterfly on. I chose this green pillowcase here. Then I cut out my butterfly. Next, I colored the pattern on the butterfly so it would be camouflaged really well. Once I was done, I got some tape and taped it on. Now we have a camouflaged butterfly. Now that we've done our activity, let's tie everything together by talking about what natural selection is. So natural selection states that organisms that are best fit for their environment are more likely to survive. And so in our activity, we saw that camouflaging makes it harder for predators to find prey. And the butterflies that are better camouflaged are able to stay hidden, and they're able to survive and continue with their life cycle and eventually lay eggs for the next butterflies. And so what this means is that we can make a conclusion that the better an animal can camouflage and hide from a predator, the more likely it is to survive. Now it's time for our Scientist of the Week. Dr. Evangelina Villegas is a very important scientist and researcher from Mexico. She was one of the scientists who worked on a project that created a new form of maize, which is an important food source for many across the world. And this new form of maize had an added protein content, and this discovery was able to create a more stable and nutritious food source for many communities around the world. Thank you, Dr. Villegas. And that's all for today, so I hope everyone enjoyed the activity and learned a lot about camouflage and natural selection. And thanks for watching!